with as a team.
Omaha in the College World Series. Game 2. Yep, feels right.
It feels right and it looks right. Check it out. Omaha, the nation's heartland. TD Ameritrade is our NCAA College World Series on ESPN, presented by Capital One. Another sellout crowd, much of it wearing purple and gold for LSU. The Gators, though, they're the team that could win a championship tonight. In this best 2 of 3, they take game 1, and now they try to end it.
Walked 4, he hit 2, gave up 3 earned runs in those 4 innings, and had a wild pitch. It was just one of those nights where he just never seemed to be comfortable.
Foot race to first, Poche, Lippitt, safe at first base. Ripped into right center field, that's going to get down, and Guthrie sends Lippitt to third base. LSU gets the ball back in, but the Gators are in business in Poche's world right out of the gate. And that gets through, and Florida breaks on top, forced 3 consecutive singles, and they lead it 1-0. And again, that note, the team that has scored first has won the last 13 College World Series games at the World Series. This one to right field, it sends Dykeman back, it's going over his head, and he makes a great catch. Both runners tag, and they are both safe. Chased another one, and he's gone on a big strikeout for Jared Poche. In the general admission line was at 5:30 a.m. 1-2 left field. Will it hang up for Duplantis? Yes. He's able to reach down and grab it. The Gators strand 2. Athletes, defenders, not necessarily the home run guys, as Rivera hits this one to right and Dykeman goes towards the line to make the play. Thing with Tim Corbin 3 years ago. This one lifted to center field off the bat of Ryan Larson. Blows towards right. Look out! A little collision out there between Dykeman and Watson. To third underneath the dive of Josh Smith. And once again, bottom of the order delivers for the Gators. Horvath is aboard. Not an earned run.
That was a right call.
They throw, they got him picked off. Now the ball is dropped, and a big break for Florida.
Hey.
Florida wins tonight, they win the whole thing. LSU could force a game 3 tomorrow night. Back up the middle, past Robertson, rounding third is Lippitt. And it is 2-0. I should say Horvath, who comes in to score. Runners are going. This one on the ground is short. Good hop for Robertson. He sprints over to first. He held the bag. A nearly disastrous play there. Both of these teams, whether it be for injuries or pitching or competition, have had some down periods. Leadoff walk and the crowd into that as Slaughter gets to first base. 28 pitches last night, though, and that's got to be a factor. 1-2, Papirski. First base, tough play. Pitcher covers, they get the 1 out. Tomahawk chop down the left field line at left. Back up the middle, Guthrie. Throws him out, 2 down to third base, goes Slaughter. A hit would cut this lead in half. Beats it on the ground to short. Guthrie throws him out, Robertson is 0 for 3. Runner stranded at third, 4.5 in the books. Only 2 hits for LSU for 7. On the ground, and what a start for Dyson to get Freeman and keep him off the bases. And the only way to have a season ticket in your hands when you don't yet have one is to have it willed to you. Duplantis strikes out there, second strikeout of the night. Center field, no. Horvath is under it. Tonight, the pop-up is a graveyard. Earlier this week, they were leaving the yard to the seats. Dykeman, more frustration for LSU, 5.5 in. Now warming up. We just saw Horvath warm up. And now Austin Langworthy does. And another hit for Rivera back up the middle.
Hit singles throughout this game will have success.
Yeah, that's experience too, having been here before. There's a sacrifice bunt. Poche will go to first with it. Guy, they give it to somebody who had run down from row 28. In there, called strike 3 for Poche. He's got 2 down. Gone is Lippitt. Good job by Hess. He showed you just about everything there. All game 3, and we're getting closer and closer to Michael Byrne out of that bullpen. Slow roller, great speed. That's going to be a hit. No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Can he run?
A huge pitch to Josh Smith. Zach Watson at first. 19 saves, tremendous numbers across the board. Does have the feeling like something's going to happen. Into right field, and it is down, and the dive, it gets by him. Here comes Watson, he's in. Double for Smith, 2-1. 1-2 into left field. Smith being held up. First and third, nobody out there. Hitting Michael Byrne. On the ground to second. The game's going to get tied. Takeout of Guthrie there. He's out. We may have to send the base runner back to third base because of a runner interference on the fielder.
Wow. This is the only way that a run could not score on this play. The rule is you can go in hard, but you have to go directly into second base.
At no time was he trying to hit the bag.
It's the right call, and Paul Maneri is going to be furious because it takes a run off the board, but I think it is the correct call.
Steve Mattingly was staring at the base and the slide and the leg of Guthrie. 2 strikes, likely a slider, but if it gets by Rivera, you got a tie game as well. This one's up the middle, on a line, caught in center field. And look at the emotion from Horvath. About the hardest hit ball LSU has had tonight. And what a way to end a very frustrating inning for the Tigers. They had the tying run touching home right about now, but interference called on Jake Slaughter. Sends Smith back to third, and Byrne gets out of it. Poche hurt by his defense, 3 errors. Robertson, a little bleeder to second base, and the dive of Lippitt can't get there. A little bleeder, and LSU's get the leadoff man on. Speed on the bases and speed at the plate, and Cole Freeman. That ball gets by Rivera and goes all the way to the backstop. Robertson, a big turn, and wisely puts the brakes on. Freeman squares, lays it down. Byrne. Safe! The speed of Freeman beats it out. World junior record in the pole vault. Swings and misses, and he's gone, and a huge strikeout for Byrne.
And Jackson Kowar, less than a week ago, looked like a major league starter for about eight hitters. That's about all you need him for here. Absolutely. And this guy gives you the best chance to strike out Dykman right now.
He goes. Dykman on the ground. He'll come home with it. Rivera tags Robertson. He's out at home. What a play by J.J. Schwartz and Mike Rivera, 2 veterans for Florida, as they cut down the would-be tying run. Now,
sees it coming right at him.
Plays at the plate can be reviewed, and Robertson, did he get his hand in before the tag? Doesn't look like it, at least at first glance. This will be a much better view.
He's out.
Nope, he's out. Center field line shot. That'll do it. Jackson Kowar comes in, gets the 2 huge outs, LSU frustrated again.
To that point, it's Alex Lang on the mound for LSU. I think the thought is we got a better chance to win this one. Well done there.
That's a fair ball. India down the line. He heads for second. This may be a play, but he dives in safely. Jonathan India with a big leadoff double for the Gators.
The thought is if we got the lead in this one, we don't
put it into practice very often. But a 3-2, and he walked him. Eighth with nobody out. He got it down, and he did it well. They get the out, and they move the runners up. Look out. That got him. There you go. There's that hit by pitch. And it brings in the fourth run. Papirski is asking Fullwood if he leaned into it or didn't get out of the way. But the Gators get big insurance. 3-1 Gators trying to win their first College World Series. Lippett with the bases loaded. Laces one in the center field, and that'll score one run. Here comes the second. The throw is not in time. Deacon Lippett makes it 5-1 Florida. Guthrie on the ground. That one gets through. And the bases are loaded with Gators. Get him a College World Series championship. Schwartz center field deep. Watson to his right makes the play. He'll throw it back in. 6th run for Florida scores, and they get a 5-run lead. Maldonado, center field. Watson going out. Now charges in and he makes the play, and that will do it. But what a huge inning for the Gators of Florida. It was 2-1 when the inning started. It's now 6-1, and they're 3 outs away from their first College World Series title.
This style of play that we've had this year, not everyone loves that, maybe not hitting as many long balls as everyone likes to see.
That's fine that they can say that. I mean, they can say whatever they want about us.
We're a gritty bunch. We get a lot of contributions from a lot of different people.
That's why I think we're so good. If we're down 1 or we're down 4 or whatever, we always try to fight back to win.
We've been through so much adversity and we fought through it, and we just have a lot of heart.
We've proved a lot of doubters wrong so far.
Now we're here, so thanks to those people who said that.
Mike Rivera, the catcher. Kevin O'Sullivan. And you're looking at this guy, Jackson Kowar, Tyler Dyson, and Brady Singer coming back next year for them. Left field on a line, stays up, 1 down, they're 2 away. Into center field, and Chris Reed in Omaha at the College World Series pinch hits and delivers a single. Slow roller to short. Guthrie. 1 out away. Before, because of the talent that has come through the system. This could do it on the ground to second. And the Gators get their first College World Series championship. And they dogpile at the mound at TD Ameritrade. The gambling man tonight.
Yep.
Now goes out to celebrate with his players. But Kevin O'Sullivan pulled all the right levers in the way he used his arms, and all the chips were on the table, man, and he comes away with his first championship and the first for Florida.
For a guy that has never won a national title, it may be the most important decision that he's ever had in the dugout. He absolutely went all in. Said, I'm going to put my best guy out there. We got a 1-run lead, and it gives us the best chance to win this whole thing.
He made those guys in the dugout believe.
Absolutely he did.
And he did it by going, as you said, all in. The players themselves going up to him and saying, I want in. And he believed in them.